Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Tiana with Story House Books. How are you guys doing tonight? Well, we are at the end of the Create a Folio With Me series. This is part 5, the reveal. Now, I know I said I was going to decorate it with you guys, but I couldn't help myself. I couldn't wait. So, sorry. So what are you looking at? Well, you're looking at our finished grungy folio. Kind of a map, science, teacher, chemist kind of vibe to it. Entomology kind of vibe, whatever. And the companion journal that I made to go with it. The companion journal would come with it. It has a Velcro closure attached with a brad in the back. Inside it has a little folio here, pocket there, and a myriad of different kinds of papers from some vintage paper from some... Where did I get this? I think I got this from Europe. I can't remember which vendor it was. But anyway, there are some vintage papers in here. There's some coffee dye paper, some digital printed out paper. This one right here, this is the Traveler from, I think it's Ink and Page. I just really like those pages. Some antique ledger here, a vintage ledger here, some music page, some more tables, vintage tables. I believe this is from a mechanics magazine, mechanics book. I can't remember what year it was, but anyway, it's all in here in this little companion journal for writing. So we have that comes with this book, or folio rather. All right, here we go. Our folio is done. As you can see, it is filled with ephemera. The pockets are full. Everything is in here, and it does close, and it lays flush. There is no. It's a little chubby, but nothing that we can't handle. It doesn't need a separate closure. It doesn't need a wrap. It's just fine the way it is. So let's get to it. For this particular front cover part, some interesting notes here are like these here. These are actually not brads. These are enamel dots or enamel accents from Ranger. This is here in the black. So basically all you do is it's kind of like puffy paint if you're old enough to remember what that is. But anyway, you put it on here, let it dry, and it looks like enamel, and it's pretty hard. It is a little bit fiddly to work with, just you got to practice with it. Then we have a book plate, of course, metal book plate here with a little label on the inside. Okay, front cover we got a magnetic closure. Inside we got a little surprise. I'm not going to bring everything out. You guys know how I am. I'm not going to pull out everything. I want the person who actually adopts this folio to be a little surprised. As far as decorations, this is all Tim Holtz here. These that's made out of chipboard. These little measuring, I guess we call them measuring sticks since they're made out of chipboard. Again, we use the enamel dots in here for making it look like you're using brads. And again, another chipboard piece here, which I love these. I think they're great. Okay, all right. Opening up the first flap here, we'll go ahead and look at the back. This is just a fold pocket, with some ephemera on the inside. Over here, we got magnetic closure that we did. Keeps this piece down, right? Because before it was kind of flopping around. So put a little magnetic closure on it, so it keeps it nice and closed. Again, Tim Holtz paper. Most of this is Tim Holtz paper, except for the background pages, which, if you guys remember, came from Old World Maps. It's Joann's. I believe they still have it. Okay, so here we've got a couple specimen slides made out of envelopes that I got from Timu, and some specimen little cards and whatnot. A little bit of stamping going on there. Open it up here. We've got another specimen slide, which is actually a tuck, so you can put some stuff back in there. Here we've got a 4-pocket, which it looks like it's actually an 8-pocket piece here with some brads here. Flips out. Here another side tuck with some ephemera with some brads, and another specimen slide here that serves as a tuck. Inside we've got a couple little things here and there. We got another pocket right here, and another little specimen slide here to the pocket. All right, moving on. Let's open this up here to the middle section. Again, we have another faux specimen slide. We made this out of an envelope that I got from Timu. A little card on the inside. You can load it from here. Okay, this is Tim Holtz piece of paper. One of these backdrops has a flip out pocket, some ephemera inside there. Here we got a cluster. This is a matchbook little journal. It's only got about 8 pages in it, but I thought it was cool, so I threw it in there. And I also did, if you haven't noticed already, I did use a lot of the new Tim Holtz cello tape. I think it looks exactly like the real thing. I don't know about you, but I love it. I got a little wild with it in here, but I love this stuff. If you have a chance, get it. It's not that expensive, and it's worth it. You get like 180 strips. It's ridiculous. Saves me the time of having to create with some alcohol ink, you know? So yeah, so there we go. Got a little stamping going on here too. Moving on. More tape, more stamps, more stamping, more tape. We've got one of my ID cards. I did do a video on these called vintage ID cards. It is removable, so you can take it out, put a picture in there. I love doing these. I actually did a few swaps with these and kind of got burned on a couple of them, so I'm kind of irritated by that. But you know what? I need to let that go. It is what it is. I should do this more as random acts of kindness versus expecting a swap. Anyway, yeah, I'm not bitter at all. Anyway, we've got some stamping here. We also got some stenciling here for some texture. Open that up. We've got another pocket here with some journaling cards. Pocket, journaling card, magnetic closure. Okay, let's open up the section, this middle section here, because it's got a couple flip outs. Here we've got, it's a file folder here. This is all Tim Holtz paper. Pretty much 99% of it is. Some ephemera inside. There are journaling cards in there. This is a little Polaroid frame that I had. Put a little. This is one of Tim Holtz's. I think it's Found Family or whatever. But that's actually got a spot on the back for journaling as well. These little gauges here are also Tim Holtz. I've had these forever and decided to finally use those. Here we've got a little specimen pocket here with some more stuff on the inside. A little grungy cluster. Another magnetic closure to keep this closed. And then again, we got another we got a little tuck here. A little paper clip, little specimen card, and another journaling card. Behind there, it's kind of hard to see, but there is a very big and a deep pocket here. Some pictures on the inside here. Those are also Tim Holtz. Told you this is all Tim Holtz. Here in the middle, we have, or still in the middle, but on the right flip out, we've got a little policy folder here with a wrap. And on the inside, we got some more cool stuff on the inside. We got some grungy flashcards. I'm not going to pull them all out. You know my thing. Surprise, surprise. For the new family member who adopts this guy here. What should we call it? Guy, him, they, one. I don't know. We'll call him Bob. Okay, this is actually a flip up here. So this whole thing flips up, and back here we've got a couple of envelopes with some goodies on the inside as well. And here. These all close with these little stoppers. These are just labels, and you just kind of tuck it back behind there. Okay. Under the flip up, more to see on the same side. We've got two more folders here, or folders there, or for pockets rather, envelopes, whatever. We got a little doodad. This is from Tracy Fox's, her entomology pack. I just thought it was cool. It's like maybe a bookmark or whatever. I like it. More little journaling cards here and another pocket. Okay, and remember using our recessed gluing method. Look how deep and how much you could pack all kinds of stuff in here. Probably wouldn't because your folio wouldn't close, but you have the option. Same thing with our envelopes, right? This one is actually a tuck as well. So we've got this envelope here, this envelope here. There's a tuck here, and then you got pockets here and another pocket here. Okay. All right, moving on. Let's flip this out. Let's go to the middle, and then we'll go to the right. Got another envelope here. This one closes with a little slit right there. Some journaling cards on the inside. Another one of those dials from Tim Holtz. Another little, you know, grungy little cluster entomology kind of thing I did right there. This is actually also a pocket, a top-loading pocket as well. Okay. Down here we have, it's actually a faux envelope. So if you open it here, like here, it looks like an envelope, sounds like an envelope. Is it an envelope? No, not really. It's more journaling space on the inside. Okay. Now if you notice, these actually are a little different than the other buttons that we use for the other policy closure. There's actually two layers here. Let me just braided those together to attach some. Easy peasy. All right, we've got ourselves another cluster there. Moving down here, We've got a mini file folder that I got the idea here from Seven Plaza during her File February series. Some stamping, a label here inside, another magnetic closure with some index cards inside, grunged up for more journaling space. Okay, we got little scraps all over the place. All right, still in the middle, the middle, we've got these guys here. These are all from the Poses collection for Tim Holtz. It just got released. This is a pocket here, right there, a little window, and inside here we do have a vintage library card, or actually this is from a card catalog. This is another pocket here with a tuck spot behind there, and this pocket actually also has a side-loading pocket right there. So yeah, okay, we're actually going to, yeah, we're good. All right, so we saw the guys back here. We got one guy back here, so that's kind of leaning in on the pocket. One here and here, some more of that tape. This is also a pocket here, and it is also a side loading pocket here as well. A little tight, but there it is there. Okay, moving on up in the middle, we've got another flip up right here with another pocket here, another pocket here made out of a file folder, journaling card, little hardware there with an eyelet. All right, let's move it on to the right. We've got the these are the, actually before I distressed them. So Tim Holtz came out with the new file folders this year. Last year they were actually had a pattern on them from like dots or grid or whatever. These are plain vanilla, plain color. So I grunged it up with walnut stain in the distressed oxide spray, and also in the vintage photo. Once I sprayed it, then I sprayed it with some water, and it's given this rust effect that I just am in love with. And I just thought about, you know, stamping some holes in it, making them specimen file folders, right? They do have gussets in them, so they're easier to get to or get things in and out of. Originally, I added them on without them, and they were really tight. I thought that they'd be okay, but they weren't. So I deconstructed, reconstructed, and added gussets on all three of these. So you have pockets here. There actually is a pocket up here. Inside here, we do have some more of those vintage card catalog cards. A couple of labels, another little grungy little cluster there. I mean, each one of these is actually a pocket. So you have a pocket here, 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 and then of course you have them here and here. Okay? All right, let's close this up. All right, this is the last part over here. We've got ourselves a little page tab here from some labels from the Snippets Curator packet Tim Holtz. A couple little entomology tickets. These are the Tracy Fox entomology kit. And this is an actual old slide that I actually printed a butterfly on some acetate and loaded it in there, and it's a little tuck as well. Some stamping and work up here. If you can't see that, there's a little stamp work done here. This is actually a window pocket with some acetate, the file card, journaling card, another Tim Holtz backdrop in the back behind there. We flip this up, and underneath we've got some more little cluster work, another little flip out here, another tuck, another pocket here. This one lays all the way down. It is not any kind of pocket there, but so it's just this one big one. Here, this is one of my little hidden journal spot things. I'm not opening it. You guys just have to wonder what's in there and how to get it out. Little stamp work here, and that's this section. Above and under the flip out, or flip up, or whatever it is, we've got one of them envelope made from junk mail that I covered with Tim Holtz papers, backdrop papers, another magnetic closure, and then there's a very large journaling card, a couple of them inside there. Okay, then that is also a pocket behind it on the side loading pocket. So you should have a lot of fun looking for all the pockets in this one, whoever decides to adopt this guy. Bob. We're going to call him Bob. That's Bob right there. And then we have the pocket in the back. So key thing, remember how to fold this. Okay, once you open it all the way up, right, left, done. Okay. Well, that is the quick flip through of this guy. He is done. Bob is done and ready to go with his companion journal. Let's call her Fifi. Fifi and Bob. Why not? Anyway, they are ready to go. I will be putting them up on Etsy here shortly. And I hope whoever decides to adopt it enjoys it. I had so much fun making this one. I would hate to actually be hard to part with him. I love this one. I really do. It came out really great. Just a couple other quick things. Don't forget, we are doing 2 giveaways. We are at 120 subscribers so far. Thanks, you guys. Once we get to 150, I mean, I know it doesn't sound like a lot to you, most people, but for those people like Seven Plaza who have 41,000, or Shabby Dabby Doodah, or Tracy Fox, or Crafts by Tony. But 120 is a big deal to me. You know, I honestly never thought that I'd even break 100. Honestly, I didn't even think it, but I did. So that's really kind of cool. And some of y'all's comments have been so sweet and really nice and really heartfelt and inspirational. I just love you guys to death. But point is, don't forget to leave a comment. Everybody who leaves a comment gets their name put into the box for the giveaways. Here's the box, and we already have some names in there, y'all. So don't forget to leave a comment. In any video. It doesn't have to be this one. It can be any video at all. I get notified every single time there is one, and I usually respond within the hour. If those of you who have left comments have noticed. What else? We also have the one at the 200 milestone mark. That's going to be an actual book or folio. Somebody will win that. And what else am I working on? Oh, so what are other things I'm working on? I just started a Dark Alice version 2.0. That first one went so fast. And I've had so many requests about it, and people have messaged me about it, that I decided that I'll create a version 2.0. It's going to be the same color palette, same template, same kit, but totally different. Okay? So I don't have the energy to do that one right now. That first one took a lot out of me mentally. But it's ready to go. I just have to start constructing it and putting it together. What else am I working on? Starting a Edgar Allan Poe. I know everybody does one. I've done one. I've done 2. But I've got some new ideas and new papers and designs that I want to try. Kind of combining a bunch of found papers and stuff. So I'm going to try something a little bit different with this one. See how that goes. Also working on a new album. It's a farmhouse themed photo album. See how that one goes. And I got a few other ones finished. We're gonna do another flip through of one of the journals I actually put up, because I haven't decided on what I want to do with the cover. So maybe we'll do the flip through. You guys can help me decide what I want to do with the cover. I got 2 options. It's really cool. Kind of like a recessed cameo effect going on at the top. It's really neat. And I got that one in but it's just the second mini Victorian fashion journal. It's really kind of cute. So I'll do some flip throughs of those. I got a new tutorial I want to show you guys. It's this thing right here. Seven Plaza did something on this a few years ago, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So it's really kind of cool. I like it. So be on the lookout for that tutorial. And I got a whole other list of ideas and things I want to share with you guys. Speaking of which, I've actually got my book here. So I'm thinking about, and let me know what you guys think about this. I keep track of, I put my ideas on like little post-its, and I leave them all over the house. After a while, I kind of collect them and I put them in a book. So I've got all these post-it ideas in a book that I'm like, well, should I do them or not? You know, so maybe if you guys want, this is actually in here, actually right here. All these post-it ideas. Maybe we'll do a video where you guys help me pick the next pick the next video. That might actually be cool. We'll pick for my post-its. Call it Pick a Post-it. Okay, I'm tired. I'm rambling, so I'm gonna let you guys go. But that's Bob, the Grungy Folio. He's done, and I'm really glad you guys joined me tonight. Thank you so much for watching and coming through the series with me. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them below. If you like the video, hit the like button. And if you're new, please subscribe to our new channel. Give us your support. We would love any we can get. And don't forget to hit the bell to get notifications when we send out any new content. You can also find us in our store on Etsy. It's thestoryhouse.etsy.com. All right, you guys, that's it for tonight. I will talk to you guys soon. See you in the next video. See ya. God bless. Have a good night.